am going to do something that I haven't done in like forever. I am going to do a get ready with me makeup edition, and I hope you enjoy it. We're just gonna try this because honestly, these are very hard for me to film because I do not see well, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can get back filming makeup tutorials and things with my eyesight. So yeah, I'm gonna, want your feedback. So if you have time, give it a listen or watch, and we'll talk later. My ends are very dry. So as far as my hair goes, I've put in some conditioning. It's called Playa. It's leave-in conditioner. I got this in the Ipsy with BoxyCharm box last month, I think. It's okay. I mean, it's not my favorite, but we had gotten a cream actually in the Ipsy box a month or two before, and I actually really loved it quite a lot, and I used it up quite fast. Now I'm just going to make sure none of these little hairs are gonna float off onto my face. Onto my face. Not my most glamorous look, but it's gonna get the job done. So this is where it starts. This is my face. I have washed my face. It is clean. Okay, so I'm going to use the Glam Glow Moisture Trip Omega Rich Moisturizer for my first, for my moisturizer, because it doesn't have any color and it takes away the red. And I have a lot of red in my face. I don't know if you can tell because the lighting sucks. And I'm not further enough back. And if I go further back, then it's all blurry because of the sun. Anyway, I'm telling you, I have to figure out how to film this because I think you're going to see a lot of shadows. And that's not what we want to show. But this is green. I'm going to put this on my face. I have a mirror to help me do this. So I'm just going to apply it with my fingers. I got too much. Make sure to take it on your neck. So this is the whole reason that I stopped doing the get ready with me's and the makeup tutorials, is because I truly can't see. My eyesight has been steadily over the years getting worse, and now this past year has been no exception. It has been equally as bad. I have a hand moisturizer makeup remover, just for anything I might need it for. Okay, so I do my eyes first. That's multiple reasons. I like the moisturizer to have time to soak in, whatnot. I'm going to be using two palettes. I'm going to be using this from Lunatic Cosmetics, and it is Elvira, and it just has a really good white in there. And it's summertime, so we want to use a lot of colors that will uplift. And then I'm going to use this palette. It is by Cedar London. It's the Brazilian Glow. Thank you, BoxyCharm with Ipsy. if I ever get a desk where I can have all my brushes standing up again, it would be so nice. We have very little room, and if I put a vanity in here, it's going to take more room away. But honestly, I can't keep doing instant media, doing makeup, especially for those of us normal people. Because, like, that's my whole thing. I want to do makeup to help those people that are struggling, that struggle with doing makeup at my age, beginning level. Some of my happiest days was teaching my niece how to put makeup on. Loved doing that. This is probably a contour. No, it is a large eye blending brush. Okay, I was thinking it was from something else, but not. I'm just going to go in with Bone, the color Bone. And I just learned that I don't have one single eyebrow pencil. So interesting. I like to really get into that bone area between your eye and your nose. It's that socket, deep socket area. I take the white all the way up. This color, it is buildable. Very much so buildable. But I don't want to build the white today. I want to take this palette and we're going to explore the colors basically, because I've only used this once, I believe. This palette has a really good mirror, so I'm going to use the mirror. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Cocktail. It's a very light cream color. I'm going to stick it just to the lid. And for me, spending time just getting it down into your skin, blending it out, it does a really good job for letting it stay. And you can use a primer if you want. To me, it doesn't really do too much because, frankly, I don't know what my eyes are doing lately. I guess getting old, honestly. But, oh my gosh, are crooked. What the heck? It likes to clump up or like get into the creases, and we don't want that. We just don't want that. So, you know what? I'm gonna do a little black. I haven't done a smoke look in quite some time. Just gonna cut this. I'm using like this little rounded brush, which I'll go down under. I do this opposite what everybody else does it, by the way. Most people would probably finish their eyelid first. But I don't exactly Oh, I like it to be lighter more so than darker. So I'm going to go in with the darker first. Oh boy. And this is why I keep a wipe handy. Okay, so let me find my little brush cleaner. These are on Amazon. They're on my Amazon list where you can just click the link and go and get them. This one thing like saves you so much hassle with your makeup. So it looks a little rough right now. Now that my brush is clean, I'm just gonna go back over it. So going back to why I stopped with the makeup looks for so long is because I felt like an imposter. I know, in a modern day where everybody's telling you how to do your makeup, whatever, I felt like an imposter because I had gotten to where I barely wore makeup. When I did, I didn't really take the time to like do anything special. I didn't feel like I was bringing anything to the table with my makeup. In fact, I was probably just using other people's tutorials myself. And I just figured, why keep doing this? But you know what? This is the reason I started social media. I mean, not the reason I started social media, but the reason I started on YouTube is because, like, I would go places and people would comment on my makeup and say how good it was and, like, really build me up. And I was excited about makeup in general. But also, I couldn't afford a lot of the makeup, like the new things. And so, like, it was hard for me to be relevant back then. But the idea was that I was a normal person and I was using makeup and I could do a good look with a little bit of makeup. And so my orthodontist actually was the one that really pushed me forward in wanting to do the makeup tutorials and such, and like just be there for people that weren't, I don't want to say not normal, but like wasn't following the mainstream looks and like had daytime problems, you know, and not just makeup problems. Didn't have access to all the new makeup and all this. Just a normal housewife. Although I was not a housewife ever, really. I don't know what I was. I need a little more color. I always have this happen. One side goes perfect, and the other side I have to work and work on. But you really don't have to like have this part perfect or not. You can, I'm going to clean my brush again. 'Cause once you put on the lighter shade, that's where, you know, it's going to show the look or whatever. I'm going to use my little wipey. I want to go over here on this side to make sure. I like to try to round it out a little bit on the edges. I don't necessarily care for that pointed look. But yeah, I had felt like an imposter, so I stopped. And I did start back once, and then it's really hard. Like, I can't do my makeup in my phone. I can't see well enough. I wish I had, like, I wish somebody, maybe there is, and y'all can tell me if there is or not, but maybe if there was, like, a big square mirror that, like, I could attach the phone to the top of it, or, yeah, to the top of it. It had lighting on the sides, obviously, and, like, something in the middle, a big section of the mirror is magnified. That would be perfect for me. I have no clue how you would invent this, but if you're out there and you're hearing me, or if it's already made, please, I would love to try your mirrors if it already exists. And if it doesn't exist, could somebody get on that and invent it? Remember the key parts: lighting, magnifying, place for my phone at the top. Honestly, this is good enough. I'm just being particular. So, what color do I want now? This has a lot of sparkle to it. I honestly don't know if I want sparkle today. I'm really not feeling it. Ew. One thing tumbles, it's all gonna go, people. I'm trying. There is my angled brush. Okay. I need to use this mirror again. So I'm using just a flat, it's called a packing brush. And I'm gonna go in with this color called Poolside. And I may go down to Carefree if I don't think this is, you know, what am I trying to say? It's not enough. Because I definitely don't want a dark eye. Okay. I might put some glitter on that, actually. I'm going to pack that out a little bit. Go in with some more product. And just stay in the bottom part of your eye, your lid. You're not wanting it to go anywhere but there. And I like to cover the whole lid. Even though I just spent all that time smoking that side out, I want to go over it. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush. My fluffy brush. I'm going to clean it. I think this little one will do. I may have to go back in with the big one. Okay, so trying to avoid the upper part of the smoky area. You're just going to want to blend it. And I have really watery eyes, so this is really hard for me to do. And it's probably not going to stay, to be honest. I know I said the imposter, but then it was just my eyes. I couldn't see. And we're going to go in with that bone color again. I probably should have used that black from Lunatic Cosmetics, because these do not shed once they're on. I'm just doing my waterline in this white over the already black. Gives it like that gray effect a little bit. I really miss doing makeup, and I really miss sharing it with y'all. I somehow become this like person that you talk to about clothes, and yes, I love clothes. I have too many clothes, but honestly, I would rather in the middle of, honestly, I would be more comfortable speaking about makeup than I am about clothes. Because for me, clothes, if it's black and comfortable, I'll wear it. I don't wear high heels. I don't always wear age-appropriate clothes. But makeup, I fairly, you know, I have a good amount of makeup, one, and two, I've been doing makeup for myself and my friends for a long time. Okay, now I'm going to clean it up with my trusty little wipe. I like a nice line when I'm doing a dark eye. So there we go. There we go. There's our eye look. Now that's all we're going to do to my eyes until we're done. So I'm going to try this new foundation. It is Super Stay Maybelline New York 24-hour skin tint. This has vitamin C in it, and it is number 112. I do not know if this color is going to work for me. Ooh. The we'll just I normally put concealer on first. I don't know why I did not do that today. The thing about concealer is you can do it before or after. I've heard really good things about this foundation. I wonder something. Let's try something. If you hate this, yeah, I'm gonna, it looks wonky. I use my phone as a mirror. It makes me feel weird. Okay, but I mainly just wanted to show the coverage on very little product, because I believe that was the whole hype, was the amazing coverage and the staying power. You know what I forgot to put on? Primer. It was sitting right here. I was going to use it for the first time. Ugh. You know, I'm not mad at this. This is pretty decent coverage. I'm going to go in with some concealer before I add a little bit more. This LYS concealer is amazing. It's triple fix, full coverage, and it's in LG3. Okay, now that I've concealed my whole entire face, go in, you know, pat it out. Really want to try to pat it in. Concealer is definitely the one thing that you need to take your time with and pat it in. And I'm going to try something today because, you know, makeup's about trying things. Now, I really like this concealer, but for those of you that put concealer over foundation, like I just did, I would go in with like the Urban Decay or something of that nature. Now I'm just gonna go with a little bit more coverage. So I'm gonna put this on. And hopefully it doesn't mess it up. probably going to want to really pat this layer in too, if you do it this way. Okay, for the first time ever, I'm going to use a cream No Limits Harmony. This is LYS as well. Oh, oh Lord, that's dark. That's real dark. Oh, oh, this is scary. Y'all, I'm scared. Why was this only going there one way? Oh, twist it, darling, twist it. Okay, you know what? I think this needs a brush. I like to use a little brush. Probably have used this one if it didn't have. Okay. I like to do roundings to like blend it. So I'm just going to play around with this. Y'all can watch and see how it comes out, okay? I'm not promising. But see, this is what it's all about. This is, for me, the love of makeup is about trying new things, whether they fail or they're successful. I'm just doing one side of my face and then I'll go to the other. I love makeup. I've known people in my life that had to wear makeup. Like, you see them without makeup and they're like, oh my God. And then I know people that didn't ever have to wear makeup. Like my mom, y'all, she was so pretty. I mean, she is still pretty. But like when she was my age, she didn't have to wear makeup. She sometimes did. Usually if I had time to do her makeup, she'd wear it. But she was so pretty. Her skin was so much better than mine. She never had breakouts. Okay, so that little bit that I put on my chin, I just bring it down. And I just make sure my whole neck gets some. It's probably not the thinning idea that people use it for. I think it's doing fine. Okay. But also I wanted to file up there because I have, I forget what the word is, but it's browning of the skin over the lip, and it means your body's making too much of something. I can't think of what it's called, but I do not have a hairy upper lip, but it is discolored. And so makeup really makes a difference. I'm using this little brush that I was blending with to just like go over the deep pore areas. Okay, so I need to go in with my eyebrow, even though I don't have the pencil for it. I still want the effect. I'm going to use this. It's very not wet and has no other product really on it. Okay, now I can use my brow shade. It's from e.l.f. It is Wow Brow, and it does not say the shade. Oh wait, yes it does. It is taupe. And yes, during the winter I will definitely be doing darker shade. Probably like either brown or soft brown is usually what they're called. Because my hair's lighter, I kind of wanted to go with a lighter shade for the summer. Hopefully my brows will get back to like the way I like them to be. To the bronzing, which I think I'll do. I'm gonna go in with this like sparkly brown shimmery goodness, and I'm just gonna go in here. And a little bit up here. Involve your whole forehead. And of course your nose. But we're gonna go in with this Euphoria. It's a chemical reaction type stuff. That's what we're gonna do with that. So this end I do use for this. So it's very light now. Now I'm gonna go in with Dandelion. This is my favorite blush that I've ever put on my face. I'm on pan. I am just like trying to get the corners out at this point. Probably gonna have to go in and like break it up, the corners. I love this. It's just perfect blush shade to go over that natural look. For me, this is like a natural shade as well, because it's like just the way my skin is shaded. It's a beautiful color, y'all. Okay, now that that is done, I'm gonna very carefully, and hope I don't screw up the whole mess, go in with some under eye concealer, the Maybelline eraser. At the end of the day, I hope not to have to go over that area too much. So I try to just put it exactly where I want it. And that way, I don't have to spread it too much. So while that is going on, I'm gonna go in with this big poofy brush It was just too hard of a line. I don't like that. It's so much better. Now I can curl my lashes. I don't even know if people like having tutorials anymore. Notice I gave that some time to like sit there before I went in and brushed them. I'm gonna leave that. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Okay, I stopped that from being a horrible, horrible mistake. So now I'm going to go back with the foundation brush. Sorry. I'm just gonna go see if it has any pigment on it. Okay, I added just a little color. Just so, you know. Now, I'm not going to go in with any more eyeshadow. I don't have time, frankly. I am going to go in with some sparkle from my Aurora palette. Haven't used it in a hot minute. I'm going to use Eclipse. I'm going to use it a little less. I'm going to use it a little sparing. This one is by F-A-R-A-H. And I'm going to use my Mystifying Matte by Lunatic Cosmetics. Hello, I can't talk. And I'm at Pan again. This will be like my third palette with them. It's because it's the best mattifying powder out there. I use it as just an all over blend fix. So there is that. I need some more Lunatic Cosmetic. I hate when it starts breaking up. And then you have the mess that you have. Probably have like white thumbprints all over my sometimes I set under my eyes and sometimes I don't. I think I'll be fine with this. because it's a really good mascara so far. It has not, I have not wore it all over my face. Halfway through the day. You know, I watch people put on mascara and it looks like they're doing their eyes so roughly. I freaking love this so much. It's literally so pretty. So pretty. Now I'm going to do lipstick. Maybe one day I'll do lipstick in a style that's pretty popular right now. But honestly, I just love a red lip. Y'all know that's my signature. And it's what I laid out to put on. So I'm going to continue to put it on. I do a little plumper. And honestly, this is so pretty already. I don't even know if I really want to put more. Fix It Matte Vaporizing Prep and Prime. I didn't talk to y'all near as much as I wanted to. I talked more about what I was doing. But, yeah, I'm going to try to get back into my makeup tutorials. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. Ladies, if you watch me, leave me comments, ask me questions, give me pointers. What would you do differently? I love feedback. And especially you guys that are my friends. Like, it means a lot when you leave me feedback. That's not necessarily the fan, but I like to do it. I love this lip, but I'm going to take it a little bit redder. This is Fenty Beauty. Okay, so that was like a plummy color, plummy red. And this is Uncensored by Fenty. It's True Red. I was hoping to have time to record. My Ipsy boxes today, but I don't think I'm going to have time. So maybe I will do another makeup look with what I received from Ipsy. I'm just cleaning off my hands. Now let's try with glasses. Doesn't look half bad. See how we had more than enough left on the eye to still have a look. So let's take down my hair. Okay, so I like to wear my hair down, obviously, but I also like to do my little signature look. Well, I'm saying signature, right? A lot. I just like messy looking hair. Mainly because I don't like to style my hair. I know it's weird, but I just hate product. I think when I used the most product in my life was when my hair was short. You know when. Just move this around a little bit until it's where I like it. I don't really care if it's sticking up or not. I just, okay. The messy hair of Evie. That is the final look. I hope you all think it's cute or pretty at least. If you liked this tutorial, if it wasn't too much of a talking, too much makeup and not talking, just let me know. Just tell me how to improve, because I have an hour and 39 minutes to get down to a 20-minute at least vlog, because y'all know y'all don't like watching it for that long. As cute as I am, I know I'm not worthy of that hour and 40 minutes. It should take no one an hour and 40 minutes to do their face. I don't even know why it was so long. Probably because I was trying to do it for y'all. I'm gonna jump off of here. I have to do my nails and check my emails. I will see y'all on the next vlog.